what is that? That's definitely not in the beat.
Yeah, so like cause it came on, it's like number 2, and it's just like it was loud as hell. I don't know if it was like our studio speakers, I don't know what it was, but that's just say I looked at him and was like, all right, where is he going with this?
Right.
As the beat dropped and it like his flow came in and the blended
That shit
in
was perfect, man.
I was like, okay, cool. Props.
Pour up the whole damn field, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s. She said the nigga so got the cash out. Told him wipe a nigga no, say slash.
For that to be number 1 without no video and all that, you know, all that extra shit, that's what you call good motherfucking music.
It was cold outside.
It was cold outside.
It was hot in the studio.
It was cold everywhere but our room.
Right.
We have our days where like we're on and we off. You know what I'm saying? And this was a night where we were just off, but we just knew like, bro, we didn't drive all the way out here for nothing. So let's get these, like, let's try to get like 2 more beats out the way. I got like a whole bunch of stuff. So like I went to like this VST. For all you fuckers out there that think it's a sample, it's not a sample.
Not a sample.
I pulled up SRX Orchestra. There y'all go. Y'all can go run through that now. All right, so look, we went through that. Because when I pressed play on it, I was like, damn.
He turned around and looked at me. And it always happens like that. Like, when we making beats together, he might hear a sound, or he might play something, and he look back at me, and he'd be like, yeah, nay, and I'd be like, or yeah. That's what it was. As soon as he played it, it was like, yeah.
When I was done laying that one sound down, I said, okay, cool. How can we make it fit into what's going on right now? We came back and we was like, okay, we finna hit this rolling SRX Orchestra one more time. We heard this sound, and I played some like chords over it. All that's played, my nigga. Stop playing me, bro.
Stop playing with him.
Like, stop playing with me, bro.
With us.
So, yeah, us. But stop playing with me right now, my nigga. For real. So, I played all of that. From there, we went to RC20. Yeah, I can have that sauce. Everybody has that. But
do you know how to use it, though?
Do you know how to use it? So, we actually put a little EQ on it down here, fellas. Ladies, everybody's making beats. It's an EQ thing down here. You can EQ it out. So, I play it without none of that on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds totally different. Then we put this space thing on there, which makes it like, it's like a reverb. So it makes it sound bigger. Then we took it and put this thing called wobble on it. A lot of people, when y'all watch this, y'all gonna be like, oh, it's a simple beat and all that. Like, we know that.
Duh.
Like, we know that. We know what we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. How did a simple beat get number 1? That's where y'all fuck up at, because y'all don't like to make simple shit sometimes. Stop adding all that goddamn shit. Just let the artist rap. From there, I want to say he did the hi-hat. Well, he did the hi-hats. But like, I want to say,
really
did I add
like
the 808 first? Or
no, the clap always come in first.
Yeah.
And then if for the Fruity Loop users, you know, like you can right click on it and fill every 2 steps. That's really how it starts.
And then from there, he really went and freaked the hi-hat. So I guess we just played a real actual hi-hat.
So it's not just a, you know, it give you a little extra to it, which once he starts rapping, then it also helps with his cadence, and that was pretty much. You feel me?
We decided to go to the 808. Everybody wants to know how the reverse 808 was done.
Nah,
I ain't gonna hold you. I can't pull that up, but I'll play it for y'all. Shout out my little niggas in, you know what I'm saying? For coming up with this good old 808. He came up with the actual 808, which was dope.
There you go, Z. Get your props, okay?
God damn. So we'll just play the 808 pattern by itself. I can't even pull it open for y'all, man, because y'all just...
Nope, y'all be struggling too. We hear you struggling trying to make this 808.
And it's really simple. That's the crazy thing about it.
Good luck.
Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit in the comments, bro. That shit is just really simple, bro.
If you know how to use Fruit Loops,
Yeah,
then
it's
you
really
would know
not
what
hard.
we did.
We actually did 2 808 patterns. The second 808 pattern is in the actual verse. We have one more sound, and I'm like, right now, everybody's doing this, which is just putting this hard cymbal on the 1, and basically that was it. The E sound is definitely not in the beat, and we wouldn't put it in the beat because I felt like if we would have put it in the beat and sent it to Roddy, definitely would have threw him off. But I'm happy that like he did it, you know what I'm saying, instead of us doing it, because like look what happened. All we really did from there was just like actually mix the sounds itself, listen, mix them, put them together, EQ, blend them. So like basically everything put together.
President candidate. I done put 100 bands on Zimmerman shit. I been moving real gangster, so that's why she pick a crit. Shawty call me Crisco, cause I pop my shit.
What separates Roddy from these other niggas that's out here is definitely his voice. You may not be from the hood, you know what I'm saying, but you definitely feel what he talking about. I feel like he's the hottest young nigga out right now.
Busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box. Had to put the stick in the box.
When I felt like it was a hit, just scrolling down my Instagram, man, and every story, every post is eater. Like, you can't deny the eater.
The memes definitely do a lot to a song.
One of my favorite memes I've seen on Twitter or Instagram is the SpongeBob in the box.
Off the whole damn field, I'ma get lazy.
What the? How are you two making that noise?
Ah, what noise, Squidward?
Nigga, it's just like it, nigga. Don't be trying to sue me for no publishing, nigga. Fuck y'all.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82Music.com, and right here we got the producers of Roddy Ricch's The Box, talking about how I went #1 with no video. I just put that caption just so y'all click this shit. It's really about the making of the goddamn song. One thing that I want y'all to really take away from this is that you have to be free when you're in the studio. I know one thing that I struggled with early on when I was making music was the fact that, as I say struggle with, and I look down because it was really a problem for me, was that you gotta pay attention to niggas' eyes when they're talking. Like, it gives you like context clues on what they really feel and what they don't. But I really struggled with this because I was self-conscious about my creative ideas. Because when you first go into the studio, you gotta realize that everybody listens and hears and connects with music differently. We all kind of get the same emotions, but we receive it differently. So the engineer is going to receive music differently from you, from a producer, from a songwriter, from a vocalist, from the live strings you bring in to the drum player. Everybody's going to receive music differently. And so I didn't really know how to articulate my musical thoughts yet. So I was describing them in regular terms, but some of these people were like professionally trained, classically trained musicians. So it was like a disconnect at first. So it made me really just come into the studio and made songs. I knew how I wanted it, and I had my reference track, and I had references from other songs that were out, and I would pull shit up on Spotify. Just like, hey, I want this like this. I want this vocal effect like that. I want this break like this. I want the 808 to be big like this song. So that way they knew what I was talking about. But one thing that I started doing later on, once I became a more mature songwriter and professional recorder, was I started really becoming free in the studio. Whatever thoughts I had in my head about a song, I paused, did it with my mouth. And so when you listen to my song Rotate, like, there are a lot of sounds in the background of Rotate that I just did that came up in my head, and I was like, damn, this is gonna serve as secondary or tertiary instruments on this record. It's just like me doing like the So when you listen to Rotate in the background, it's playing right now, you can hear me saying that shit. And so I did that with hey-oh, hey-oh. And I realized at that time that my voice legitimately is an instrument. Roddy Ricch realized that his voice is legitimately an instrument. Y'all always ask me how to find your sound. Y'all always ask me, how do you create music that people are gonna fuck with? You have to make it yours. Well, the easiest way to make it yours is to make your voice a for real instrument, because your voice is unique to you. Nobody else sounds exactly like you. So whatever sounds you come up with, if you put that shit on the record, they EQ it, they add reverb, they speed up, they slow it down, stretch it out, whatever it is they do, ain't no telling what y'all might come up with. And you might get some shit like, and that causes your song to go number one because it's a fucking TikTok banger. You gotta be free when you're in the studio. And I know all my artists watching me right now, you know exactly that feeling I'm talking about, where you're hearing something and you feeling something, but there's this little apprehension if you want to say it into the mic. Just say that shit. Quit having lemon booty, loosen your ass cheeks up, and just let that motherfucker ride. That was terrible, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Get it out. Take a shit, stop being constipated, and just get it out. Because guess what? If it's whack, that's what they got a delete button for. Need more tips like this? You know what? Fuck all them tips. Buy my goddamn album, okay? True Support, available everywhere. Pre-order it right now. Click the link in the bio. Pre-order True Support so that way you can get your permanent Spotify playlist placement. Do that shit. If you didn't follow me and you ain't done that yet, leave. For real. Like, you don't support me. You don't care about my family. You don't care about my daughter. You don't care about nothing I'm doing. I'm guilting you niggas. You goddamn right I am. Okay? You want me to be able to feed my daughter? Spend that $9.99. You getting a playlist placement? Fucking selfish motherfucker. Not the pod. Y'all stay true.
Group82music.com.